Hello, guys and gals. What's up? How's it going? I've got a lot of whispers and texts and messages to make an updated video about Conquest of Azeroth Alpha. You know what I'm talking about. It's the World of Warcraft mod that has 21 new classes, and I currently play in the Alpha. I actually played forever in the Alpha, but now I've been doing it a lot. I actually played all specs of the game. I've done a lot of mythics, a lot of raids, geared up a lot of specs, a lot of characters, and I have a pretty good understanding how the game works and what's good and what's bad. Currently the game has 3 major guilds, 2 of them are raiding guilds, and I've raided with both of them. And I can say that there's a healthy population in the game that makes you progress. Now, what's happening? What's with the video? Why do you need to make another video? What's changed, Magnus? Uh, Pretty much everything changed. I mean, everything. A lot of classes play different. They changed spells. They even deleted spells. So I don't know if my old videos are up to date. About me and Mythic, I've done a lot of Mythic Plus. You know, this is a mechanic I hate because it makes heroic obsolete. Nobody queues heroic. Nobody even does normals. Everyone do Mythic Zeros or keys Mythic Plus. And actually I've done a 4-man with my Witch Hunter tank. A 4-man was like a Mythic +3/+4, something like this. And I think I've done up to 7 or 8 with a few classes. As with raiding, I've cleared Onyxia and Molten Core, which are out now. Nothing else is out now. Even done like a little bit Realm First achievement with Onyxia. So I've seen pretty much everything the game has to offer now. And there are good things and there are bad things. One of the bad things is that the old tier list is probably scrapped. You should like forget my older video. Changes happen a lot. Some classes got a lot better, some other got a lot worse. Now about the good things. The devs try to make the melee healers a thing, and it works. Cultist healer now is a thing. It's really good in raids, and Primalist melee healer is really good for 5 months and PvP. I really like them both. I think I'll lean a little bit more on the Primalist, to be honest, more of my playstyle. Now, other thing that's good, the support classes are nice, and you get a lot of invitations on the raids. They bring something to the table. Another thing that's good is that most of the bosses are prone to stuns, so tanks could spec on stunning targets because they do a lot of damage. The gear choices are very nice. It's World of Warcraft, gear is important, we all know that, and they really outdid themselves on that part. You have a lot of choices to get your gear through mythics or raids or vendors. There are a lot of vendors for everything. I think healers are in the best spot now, and you see a lot of people playing healers now. You actually try to find DPS. I'll get back to it in a little bit. I think a few classes are probably done, but I want them to shine a little bit more, you know. So if you like healers, this is a really good time to join in. A lot of different specs, play different, you know, but some classes don't like bring something extremely different to the raid or to the PvP or to the situation you want. You know, they need to be flashed out a little bit more. Tanks, they are in okay spot, but I think they need more work. They are not flashed out a lot. Some feel like a reskin. Now with the new Reaper changes, some people really don't like them. And the tiers changing a lot. Now my belief is my Witch Hunter and my blood mages are extremely good. I think my witch hunter is probably the best tank in the game. I don't think guardian also the best because there's too much healing, which I really don't like. You don't have every tank has a lot of healing. Not good at all. Now, talking about balance, some DPS specs are not flashed out. So you ask a lot of people to find the DPS and you really can't find. I think people really like playing healers now and tanks, and they get frustrated with a lot of changes. And now to the main point that I want to say on this video. Man, balance is not the god, guys. Balance is not the god. Fun is the important thing about games. And if you do balance change that kill the fun, they're not good changes. And this happens a lot. You come to a spec and it's totally different after a month. Actually, every week there are a lot of changes. Now we're back from a really big patch that some people really didn't like. We had like a huge uproar with the Venomancer and the Reaper changes. It feels like the devs do erratic changes that you cannot understand. I mean, my Venomancer felt like 80-90% complete. I don't know why they want to change it. It was like an OP class. This game, when you play some classes, it feels like a reskin. When we're closer to this to release, which shouldn't be like soon, the first magic of the game that you came and there was like a brand ideas, so unique things that you never imagined before, are out of the game, and many fun things are out. In some classes, I understand why I did it. In other classes, I really cannot understand why they just scrapped it. So I have to say that if you want to play on this server, and a good idea is to play on the beta. Try to figure out when there's a beta. They do a lot of betas, and play the class that you want, because everything changed, guys. I mean, I try not to make guides. Maybe I'll do a guide on my Witch Doctor Healer, which I speak with the devs and they say it's pretty much complete, and I agree. And maybe do like a couple of guides for completed classes, but the specs mostly are not complete, so don't expect too much from me. So try to find playing the beta. If you really love this game and you are okay with changes, like a lot of changes, then you can hop on the alpha. There's like a lot of PvP happening, a lot of PvE happening. We can always use more people, but this does not apply to everyone, I think. I mean, World of Warcraft is a game we all love, but in this state I cannot say it's complete, and I don't feel like there's a release in the next probably 3 to 4 months. I cannot see how this would happen. There's a lot of things that needs fleshing out. Sorry about my big rant, guys. I try to make it a smaller video. If you like my content, please comment about your thoughts and subscribe maybe, so you can help me out a little bit more. And I'm always open to hear your thoughts in game or on the comment section. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye bye.